The best types of parents are the ones who can make you laugh. What's even better is a parent who can laugh at themselves and don't take things too seriously. If you've ever received a note from your parent, whether it's good or bad, you probably know the feels of each and every person on this list who received a note from their parent. Here are 15 hilarious notes from mom and dad. This is a foolproof way to get your kids to do their chores. Considering the fact that kids these days are so glued to their phones and computers, a day without Wi-Fi is something they probably don't ever want to experience. This kid's heart must have sank right to his stomach when he saw this note on his rolling papers. Sometimes a threat to your children is the only way to get your point across. This must have been traumatizing. At least the parent who wrote the note was able to get a laugh out of it, though. You would think it's common sense to look in the refrigerator for food if you're hungry, but I guess this parent knows their child or children all too well. Just like the Wi-Fi password note, this note is actually pretty clever. I wonder if the kid who got this punishment actually did any of the things on the list, though. This kid will probably be eating sandwiches for the rest of his or her life because of this random dad fact. Even though this mom left a pretty obvious note on the microwave, I can still bet that she's not quite done with her microwave cleaning days, because kids just always seem to love making messes. Well, that's a little awkward. Let's all hope it's a joke, because if mom really wanted her son to be safe, she wouldn't have stuck a pin through the condom, rendering it completely useless. I wonder how many times Sarah must have filled up the tank with gas instead of diesel to finally have one of her parents leave her this note in the car. You would think that a parent would sit down with their daughter to make sure they're using birth control rather than just leave a note. This definitely isn't the type of thing people should need to be reminded about. Well, mom and dad seem to be a little lenient with Josh. They also need to touch up on their spelling skills, it seems. How many times did this person have to mess up the laundry for their parent to do this? I guess when you're a kid, things like laundry can seem a lot more complicated than they actually are. If this mom's love wasn't enough fuel for the kids to get through the day, I'm sure his or her anger at having no snacks in their lunch was plenty enough. Well, that's one way to make sure no one eats that precious apple you have stored in the fridge. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.